So I've been trying and failing and I didn't know why. And it didn't occur to me until I started taking a really deep look at the type of content that I was looking at to try to emulate. And I realized a lot of these fitness influencers and people are geared towards younger guys or younger people in general. They could argue that it's for everyone, but realistically, it's not. I'm a parent of three kids. I work full time and I have a family. So it's a little harder or a little different than for someone saying, hey, go work out, do all these things, go into do an ice bath, go and walk, 10,000 steps and go get some sunlight, go get all these minerals into your system, all this laundry list of things you need to do to stay healthy. Yeah, I get that it's certainly possible and there are exceptions, but for the most of us, I mean, people like me who have a family and who are over 30 and who work full time, it's not so doable. I see all these young guys so gung ho, like, hell yeah, I'm going to work out, I'm going to become rich in 5 years. And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, maybe 1% of those people actually do. But I mean, they have, for the most part, because there's always exceptions, there's no absolutes. For the most part, they are in a relationship or not, or single, and they don't have kids, but they're not married, they're not working full time. Maybe they're just going to school, which is awesome. Or maybe they are working, but I mean, you're not working all day. You have some time to yourself. When you don't have a family, you have a lot more time to yourself to focus on self improvement, things that you've been putting off for a while. So, as a parent, as a husband, as a full time working man over 30, it's very hard to stay fit. But I feel like I'm not the only one in this boat. So, yeah, I think that's more of what I should be geared towards, not trying to gear toward these people that I don't have anything in relation to, young 20-year-old dudes or, people in general, because women too. But yeah, more of the people who are older like me and who find it difficult to balance a healthy lifestyle, fitness, and family as well too, and working, because we have that guilt if you have kids. If you're a good parent, at least, you have that guilt of when you work on yourself. If it's during the time that you can be with your kids, you're not giving them that time. And don't get me wrong, I know that the better you are and the healthier you are, the better your kids are off too. But at the same time, you don't want to. I mean, you have, like I said, it's that duality. You feel guilty, even though you know it's good for you, even though it's good for the kids. So sorry, I got cut off there. My phone was dying. But yeah, amazing. So when do you do it? When do you work out? For me, at least, I do it when they're still asleep. I wake up really early, and that's when I do all my stuff, health wise, exercise, working out, meal prep, everything. When they're at school or when like they're asleep. Like I said, just I don't want to take away time that I could be with them on my self improvement stuff. And I think that's the biggest differentiation between someone who doesn't have a family and someone who does. Not just the kids, but with your spouse, your partner, your other person. So it's just finding that balance, but it's, like I said, difficult. So I think there's a different range of guidelines that we can follow as older people, as opposed to people who don't have families and are younger who can go to the gym 6 times a week and spend 2 hours. And that may not be the case, because even if it's the gym's just one portion. But like the Ashton Halls waking up at 3 in the morning and doing ice bath on their face and all this crazy stuff. But yeah, I think it's just finding what works for you and what works for you, so you can balance both your family, and your work with your fitness journey. So anyone else feel the same way? I mean, someone who's older, like my age, I'm 35, so anyone over 30, I feel, can be feeling this. So yeah, I mean, I don't see many fitness influencers out there who are more relatable to people who are my age. I might have just not found them, but maybe that's just me. I see a bunch of dudes who are in their late 20s even and gearing towards young people, but and they say that these guidelines could adhere to us too and apply to us. But I mean, realistically, it's the young people who are resonating with those messages. There's not so many people that are my age who are like, yeah, man, I saw your videos and now I'm working out 7 times a week. Like, no way, man. It's not realistic. But sorry, I'm going off on a rant now. But yeah, I'm hoping that I could shed light on this, because there is a target market out there, or audience out there who maybe feel left out in this fitness journey influencer era. But we'll see what happens.